Hello, everyone. Welcome to our lightning session. We're going to be discussing information security in the age of AI. So I'm going to hand over to Austin.
Hello everyone. What a wonderful day to be in this kind of setup. Amazing topics has been discussed so far. Yeah. So today we'll be discussing how artificial intelligence is reshaping the field of information security, both as a powerful defense tool and also as a potential source of new threats. And I'll be focusing on how organizations can protect data privacy, trust in an increasingly intelligent world. So, to cover this off, we'll start with the AI revolution, talk about the new threat landscape. We'll talk about how AI is a tool for cyber defense. We'll talk about the key challenges and ethical issues, and also what the future outlook is with recommendation. Um, we are all aware of how everybody now depends on AI to achieve almost everything. The In a couple of years ago, there was this buzz about Gen AI, and now we're talking about agentic AI. But it's interesting to know that 90% of digital data available today has been generated just in the past 2 years. And I believe that we are aware of the fact that AI is now woven into nearly every system. Y- Before, if you get a new laptop or you install a new operating system, you just get to your desktop. Now, excuse me, it comes with Microsoft's own in-house developed AI. And same with Google. You use your chat field, your search field, you type something, you press the prompt to generate results. You get results generated from Gemini. So we have AI interwoven into every systems. We have smart cities who depend on AI to thrive. We have financial markets being that uses AI extensively, and our dependence on AI is growing fast. And on the flip side, we also have vulnerabilities that have come into this new landscape from AI-powered attacks. And in other words, information security has to evolve quickly and has to be intelligent as well. Data is the new oil. A man with data has enormous control. And we'll move into talking about how we can redefine information security in this present trend. Uh, Initially, we had the three, not even now, there are three main um, pillars of information security, which is referred to as the CIA triad, and it's confidentiality, making data available to who should have access to those data, integrity, making sure that data sent and data received are the same thing and there's no change within the in transition, and also availability, making data available when it's needed to be available and available to who should it should be available to. A couple of years back, the defense mechanism when we talk about cybersecurity was within the network. We had perimeter devices like a firewall. We configure access control list on our routers and so on. Now, within this new climate, AI needs to be integrated into our security system. We know we moved from perimeter based to zero trust, but even zero trust focuses on not only on the network but also on individuals to ensure that we don't trust people within our entire network. Trust but verify. Trust the people but also verify what they are doing and verify that they are who they actually say that they are. Now we have to bring in AI into this because we have new threats. We have prompt injection, we have AI hallucination, and so on and so forth. Now, we've spoken about how AI has brought in new threats. AI can also pose as a powerful tool, bringing us to its dual nature. One hand, it's an incredible ally, detecting threats faster than any human could ever thought of doing that. And on the other hand, it's a formidable weapon, which is capable of generating deepfakes, automating phishing campaigns, or even discovering vulnerabilities autonomously. And threat actors thrive on vulnerabilities. If you have vulnerabilities within your system, it's a good day for threat actors. With AI, that is easy to discover. And I have to say this, that there's no completely secure system. What information security professionals try to do is to ensure that systems are uh, as safe as possible, and hacking the system is more expensive than the value the individual that tries to hack the system can get from the system. But with AI, it's easy to discover uh, low-hanging fruits. So having said that, AI in itself isn't good or bad. What it does is to amplify the intent of whoever controls it. So, what are the new threat landscape? We have deepfake and synthetic media. We have AI generated phishing campaign. We have adversarial attacks, which have the ability to manipulate machine learning models, while data poisoning subtly corrupts training data sets, which we know uh, informs how AI responds to what it should do. It lives on training data sets, and if those are poisoned, then the output you get would not be what was intended. And as time goes on, the sophistication of these attacks are growing, and we must also focus on our defenses. So we have some case study. 2019, we had a deepfake voice scam, and it happened when a criminal used a deepfake CEO's voice to trick a company into transferring over $243,000. Also in 2023, we had an AI phishing email which was able to bypass traditional filters. We have our AI email scanners, we have data loss prevention tool, but this AI crafted phishing email was able to bypass all that. And in 2024, researchers showed that adversarial images could fool driving cars. We're talking about systems being autonomous. And imagine having someone depending on AI to drive the person from one point to another. And an image can be used to fool how that car makes its decision. And of course, we know what the end product of that will be. Then this year, just this year, there was an AI generated investment scam which featured a cloned influencer's video, and it was used to defraud thousands. And I can tell you for sure that these examples I've given, they are not hypothetical. They are not hypothetical. So, what should we think about? We need to look at how we can get smart cyber defense, from threat detection using machine learning anomaly detection systems to behavioral biometric in order to identify people. We can also think about AI assisted SOA systems for your incident response. And we can also see how we can use predictive threat intelligence. So, limitations. I can remember a couple of years ago, there was an issue about a researcher who was able to bring out biases and fairness that was inherent within some AI models. And the issue with the this specific researcher didn't end well. I think she was let go by her organization. That shows that he who controls what AI trains on has the ability to control the outcome, the decision that the AI would be able to make. And over the years, we've had issues about um, uh, racial bias and also gender bias. Then, when AI makes decision, how transparent is that decision making process? That is another gray area. Another thing we need to talk about or think about is the quality of the training data. AI depends on data. How do we rope in false positives and false negatives, and how do we address this issue? What about the regulatory gap? How do we address issues with regulation? Then we talk about ethical concern, surveillance versus privacy trade-off, accountability. When an AI makes decision, who is accountable for it? Profiling. And also we have GDPR, we have NIST, and some other laws that we need to comply with. I want to talk about data privacy. What is the future outlook? There will be rise in AI governance and security framework. We are seeing that now. There's one for the ISO, there's one for NIST, and they keep coming. We have integration of quantum safe cryptography, AI red teaming for your penetration testing simulation, and also model auditability. Then we also have secure by design AI development practices. What I'll recommend is conduct AI risk assessment, implement strong data governance. We need to train our staffs. We need to use AI defense and ensure that the output is validated, and also collaborate with ethical standards. In conclusion, AI transforms cybersecurity, and it can also be a weapon. And the future of AI depends on secure AI and AI secured system. Thank you so much. I'm happy to answer any questions.
We have one question from Dami. It says, would you say that the new introduced threats from AI have outweighed its benefits?
Can you hear me?
Yes. Shall I repeat the question?